Hello guys, Karen Miller here. I hope you're doing well. It is so cold in New York, guys. It's just freezing cold. I cannot take it. Anyway, hope you're doing well. Hope you're warm and healthy. Today we're going to do a gingerbread. Here I have my vegan butter. I have 6 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to use some organic coconut palm sugar for this. This is going to make my bread even darker. See? Organic coconut palm sugar. Alright, and I'm going to mix my butter in. Alright, it's when you're making a cake, guys. I'm gonna mix it in, and then I'm going to show you what I do for my flour. I have 1 2/3 cup of brown spelt flour. This is also going to help with the color. I have some baking soda in here. The recipe is going to be on my website, the full recipe. I'm going to add, so I have flour, baking soda, and a pinch of salt here. I am going to put 1 teaspoon of cinnamon and a 1/4 teaspoon of allspice, and we mix all of this together and set this aside. So we have our dry ingredients, and then I'm going to come back here and I'm going to mix this in. And when I'm done mixing this in, I'm going to show you what it looks like. Alright. So I got the butter and the sugar in here. So you can use a stand mixer for this, but I like to do this with my arms. I get a good workout. You could also do this with spatula, you know, with one of this. And you mix it like this, and you mix this for about 10 minutes or so, and then the sugar is going to dissolve some more. Alright, so I'm gonna do this for about 10 minutes and then I'll get back to you. So guys, I've been beating this for about 6 minutes, and you see it's increasing in volume and it's getting fluffier and fluffier. Alright, I'm going to set this aside. I wanted to show you some Seville oranges that I found right outside on the street where I live, like across the street. I was so surprised because I ordered these things and spent so much money. But you see all of the seeds, and this is the Seville orange or the sour orange. I'm also going to use this in the bread. So I have some orange zest here that I'm going to put into my butter and sugar mixture. I grated, this is about 1/2 teaspoon. And guys, this is very important. You need to get this in your kitchen to do that zesting. It's so important. It's such a handy tool to have in your kitchen. I also wanted to show you the dark caramel sauce that I made to put into my gingerbread. So the thing is, it's a bread. It's really a bread, but you can add, you know, your raisins, your currants, to make like a black cake, guys. You can do that. You could modify this recipe to do a black cake. So when I get back, we're going to add the zest and the caramel to this fluffy, delicious mixture here. So guys, I'm back and I have my zest here. I'm going to add about 1/8 cup of the juice from the Seville orange, and I'm going to add my caramel syrup, dark caramel syrup. Mix this in. This is what gives you that color. When I was growing up, my mom used to make this for stewing meat. This is how we do it in the Caribbean. You make this dark sauce. You don't have to, but if you really want it really dark, that's what you do. So now I'm going to put this in my butter mixture here, so it gets really dark. This is how you end up with a black cake. A black cake, you have to do that dark caramel sauce. I'm gonna mix this in. And then we are going to add our flour. So I am back. I'm using my spatula now because now I'm going to fold in the flour mixture. Do it bit by bit. Fold it in, fold it in. And if this gets a little too thick, all I'm going to do is just add some water to this. Oh, this smells so good. Smells like the holidays. Holiday flavors. So here I have my ginger that I grated. I'm going to use, because after all it's a gingerbread, so I think this is about a tablespoon. Yeah, it's about a tablespoon, a little over a tablespoon. I'm just going to add all of it. Right, you cannot go wrong with ginger, right? And I think I'm going to add some more water to this. Right, so what I did was the water, I put some water into the bowl that I had the caramel sauce in it, right? So this is why it's a little bit dark here, the color. So the recipe and the method is going to be on my website, guys. Going to add the rest of the flour and fold this in, and when I get back we're going to put this in our baking pan and in the oven 350 degrees, and then we're going to have our beautiful gingerbread, guys. This is gonna be so good. Okay, I'm back, guys. So I put some oil in my pan. This is a non-stick 10-inch pan, but I'm still oiling it. So depending on the pan you have, you might have to oil it or butter it more or less. You can use a square pan for this as well. So I'm going to put this in the pan and then stick it in the oven 350 degrees for about 25 minutes. Alright, I'll see you when I get back. Alright guys, here is the gingerbread, and it was in there 350 degrees for 25 minutes. Now some months ago I told everybody that you have to get a thermometer from the hardware store to test the temperature of your oven, because it might not work 350. It could be 25 degrees, 30 degrees off. So you take a toothpick and you stick it in. If it comes out clean, then it's cooked on the inside. All right, or you could use a knife, but the toothpick is much more discreet. So I'm going to remove this from the pan and have it cool on the rack. So I'm moving this around with a knife And then I'm going to turn this over. See? There you go, guys. So I'm going to let this cool for about an hour, and then I'm going to cut this up and present it. Alright guys, this has been cooling for about an hour. I'm going to cut it open. And I have some orange peel here that I candied for some decoration, garnishing. It's still drying. I'm going to explain how to do this on my website as well. See, looks good, guys. Soft. So I'm going to present this. Cut this. Oh, it's so tender. Beautiful color, guys. Our gingerbread. And you put a little decoration on here, some garnishing with the candied orange peel. Looking good, guys. So do this for the holidays. This is once in a while. This is not every day, you know, it's once in a while. It has a lot of sugar, but you know, it's good for a treat once in a while. All right, so do this for your family for the holidays. Take care and see you in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share, guys. Take care.